There is one unique feature, still existing just behind the seafront razzmatazz of modern sandside to remind us of that long-vanished world. The bolts are a series of narrow, poorly lit passageways running intermittently behind the seafront cafes and amusement arcades. In 1225, Henry III made a grant of 40 oaks to construct a new quay, and houses were erected on the new land. However, the existence of long-established rights-of-way ensured that the bolts did not disappear beneath the new buildings. There is a narrow passageway to the left that runs parallel with the shoreline road. Sewage was emptied from the overhanging buildings there, into the bolts, and was then washed away twice a day by the high tides. The name comes from the French term for the common latrine. Emerging from the bolts at the beginning of Quay Street, the old house at the junction with Whitehead Hill, number 2 Quay Street, is another survivor from an earlier age. It probably dates from the late 15th century and is a timber-framed gabled building with huge posts at each corner rising to the eaves. Internally they support heavy beams known as dragon beams. The timbers of the second story jut out to support the gable, but originally they supported another whole story which would have been jettied out. Number 2 Quay Street was restored in 1965, the casement windows date from then and the lath and plaster was removed at that time to reveal the timber frame. The house still provides a reminder of how this ancient street looked in Elizabethan times. The Dog and Duck was situated at 45 Quay Street. This Grade II listed building was one of the oldest pubs in Scarborough. The former Dog and Duck, another 15th century timber-framed building just along the street, is thought to be part of the Three Mariners, but the section between the two was removed many years ago. The old Dog and Duck has some carving known as bradishing similar to 15th century buildings in York. It may have been done by the same carpenter.